Authorities in Tehran say they've arrested one of Iran's most wanted, Abdolmalek Rigi, the leader of a Balochi dissident group known as Jundallah. The group has emerged as one of the most significant domestic threats to the clerical regime, which claims that its foreign enemies are aiding Jundallah.
The internal workings of Jundallah are very opaque, so we're not really sure to what degree the loss of a leader would have the impact on the group's working as a whole. But it does give them a breather in terms of the U.S. and the Arabs potentially using Jundallah to undermine the resolve of the Iranians.
Welcome to Dispatch. I'm Marla Dial. Jundallah is a Sunni group from the tri-border region with Afghanistan and Pakistan. The ethnic Balochis are fighting against the rule of the Persian-speaking Shiite majority in Iran. The group has staged a number of attacks in recent years, but it was a pair of coordinated bombings last October, which killed several Revolutionary Guard Corps commanders, that drew the most attention. Now it's the question of how and where Rigi was arrested that tells the wider story. Early details were sketchy and often contradictory, but at least two valid theories have emerged so far.
One is that the Iranians, in some sort of an aggressive intelligence action, were able to get this guy from Afghanistan, because this individual is known to be operating from Afghanistan, though that's probably not his secure hideout. The second theory is much more plausible, and there are now reports coming out that they may have had Pakistani assistance.
Jundallah has been known to operate in Pakistan, which extradited Rigi's younger brother to Iran 2 years ago. Reports on Tuesday suggested Islamabad had turned him over to Tehran as well, adding to a number of high-profile captures in Pakistan over the past week. Most of those have involved Afghan Taliban figures, as Pakistan looks to shape its influence over neighboring Afghanistan. Handing Rigi over to Iran would fit the same rationale.
Ultimately, if Pakistan is going to succeed in being able to reestablish its sphere of influence in Afghanistan, it can't ignore Iran. The Pakistanis operate in Afghanistan through the Pashtun community, or the largest ethnic group. The Iranians are able to project power into the country through the Persian-speaking peoples like the Tajiks and those people who live in the border areas along Iran, and then there is a substantial Shia community in Afghanistan. So Pakistan has to deal with Iran in order to settle on Afghanistan. And one way of doing that is to cooperate. The Iranians will demand a price for, accepting a Pakistani proposed solution.